ladies. Welcome to the nightclub dance series, Sexy Moves for the Club. My name is Nicole, and this is Dana.
Hey.
And Erin.
Hi.
Today we're going to teach you some of the hottest, sexiest dance moves to take to the clubs. We've selected a ton of moves you girls are going to love. We're going to start off this video with some basic moves, and then move on to more advanced moves. Now girls, there are no complicated routines, no memorization. Each of these moves can be done by itself or in any order that you want. Later on, we're also going to show you some transitions so you can connect each move. Also, as a bonus feature, we're going to show you how we dance in the clubs with these moves. Now, just one more thing. When we say go to the right, we're referring to our right. So you can either follow our right to left directions, or you can just mirror exactly what we're doing. Okay, have fun, get comfortable and relaxed. Let's get started. We're going to start with the rock step. Now this is a very basic, easy and fun step that's really going to get your hips moving from side to side. What you really want to do is bend your knees. So we're going to start by putting our knees shoulder length apart and just bending them, having a nice bounce. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on our hips, and we're going to start to rock our hips from right to left, side to side. Good. Now, if you have a little trouble and you're feeling a little stiff, you can also push your hips from side to side. It's really important, guys, that you really bend your knees. It's going to help you to move your hips back and forth. Now, this rock step might seem really, really easy, but it's going to help you in our more harder moves. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some hands. So we're going to start by slowly moving our hands up the body. We're going to play with our hair and slowly come down the body. Now it's important when adding hands that you really do it in a slow, sensual way. So you really just want to caress your body using one hand or using two. Whatever you want. Just really, girls, keep the knees bent, pushing your hips from side to side. Really accentuate those hips, and you'll notice you'll start to also move your butt a little bit more from side to side. So let's show you what that looks like from the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go right, left. Good. Really use those arms. Play with that hair and down the body. Good. Now really start to move that butt right and left. You could give it a little pop too. And if you feel more comfortable, place your hands on your butt so you could feel that it's working. Good. Important. Keep those knees bent. Can't say it enough. Good. Really slowly work your hands in. Good, awesome. Now let's turn around back to the front. I'm going to show you what else you can do with the rock step. So if you're starting out, feet apart, you can also bring your left or right foot in. We're going to bring our left foot in, and we're going to rock with our feet together. Good, rocking from side to side. If you feel comfortable already, start using your hands. Good. Now we can also take the left foot, bring it front, and start to rock front. You can lean over, stick out that butt, lean over, or you can just stay up normally and use your hands. Good, now come back in together, feet together. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the left foot to go back and rock back. Again, hips side to side. Keep rocking them, keep the knees bent, and really start to push your hips even more. Don't forget about those hands. You can even play with your thighs here. Now bring your feet together. Good, and we can open it back up. Awesome, I think you guys got that. So remember, the key to this step, knees bent, using hands, very seductive. So let's try it full speed. 7, 8, we go, 1. And bring the left foot in. Right foot, we go. And together. And back. And together. And out. Okay, you guys did awesome. So you completed your first move. Now again, like I said before, we're gonna use the basis of this move in so many others. So again, keep bending your knees and really shake those hips. Okay, now the second move we're gonna show you is the heel groove. This move is very similar to the rock step, except we're adding a little twist to it. And it's gonna really get you to use those hips a little bit more. So let's show it to you full out, then I'll break it down. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. And open. Okay, awesome. So now let's start again, just like the rock step. Feet apart, bending the knees. We're gonna start with the heels. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist the heel inward. So what I'm actually doing is picking up my heel off the ground and twisting it front. And now I'm picking it back up, putting it on the ground and twisting the other one front. So we're twisting and twisting the heels in. Now as I'm doing this, I'm really bending the knees so I get deeper into it like a sitting position, and I could really swing my hips back and forth. Now, keep your hands on your hips again so you could really feel yourself tipping. We're making a half circle with our lower body. So really pick up that heel. Good. And dip. Good. Now you just saw us demonstrating it. We started with our feet in. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring our feet in and we're gonna twist with the heel. Again, the exact same way we just did with our feet open. Good, really dip. Bend those knees. So when you go from side to side, you get lower. So we really wanna get a deep bend. Good. Now again, just like we did with the rock step, start to add some of those hands. You can even look from side to side. And again, the key to the hands, slow and sensual. Play with your hair, have fun. It's like a flirty step. You want to flirt with like the really cute guy. Good. All right, now we're gonna flip it around, show you what it looks like from the back. Starting feet together, 7, 8, 1. Good. Again, really bend those knees. The more comfortable you get, start to stick your butt out a little bit more. And dip. Good, now let's open up the feet. Don't forget, really twist those heels in. Okay, awesome. Let's flip it back around. Now, I think you guys got this one. So again, the key, bend your knees, twist your heels. Really make a half circle by bending more when you switch side to side. Pretty sure you guys got it? So let's try it full out. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet together. Good, and Dana's also gonna show you the difference between the rock step and the heel groove. So you can see what it looks like and the difference. Okay, awesome. Pretty sure you guys mastered the heel groove. So again, just like the rock step, a way to get you to move those hips so we can start to get into more advanced moves. Good job. Now that you've got those two moves down, let's move right along to the cross step. This is a really flirty, fun move. So you want to have a ton of fun with those moves. Shimmy those shoulders and work those hips. So let's show it to you full out. We'll break it down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Let's back it up a little bit. Okay, so the key to this, again, bend your knees. We're gonna start by taking the right foot, crossing it over the left. So we're gonna cross it over, step left, step right. Now do the same thing on the other side. Cross over left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. Now we're just gonna work the feet. We're gonna add in the hips and the hands in a minute. Let's just cross, step, step. As you can see, this is where we got the name from. Step, step, cross, step, step, cross, step, step. Good. Now that we've got the feet going, let's add in a little hip. So what we're gonna do is, when we cross over, slowly cross, and when we step on the left, we're gonna push our hip up a little bit. Just like we were doing the rock step, all the other steps, our hip is gonna come up. So again, come up, cross over, step on it, push the hip up, step, cross, lift, step, cross, lift, step. Again, place your hands on your hips. Really sit in that hip, bend those knees. Make sure you're really pushing the hip up. You need to over-exaggerate it so you really get that pushy feel. Go ahead. Really use your hands to also help you push the hip up. Good. You can even look at the hip. You should be able to see yourself pushing the hip up so much that you could see it in the corner of your eye looking down. Good. Now we're gonna add in a little bit of a hand. So cross, roll your shoulders. A little bit of salsa move. You can check out Dana or Erin, see what they're doing with their hands, if you like what they're doing. If not, you could just do the same moves we've been doing, playing with your hair, coming down your body, whatever you want to do. Now, also, let's get a little roll in the torso going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross and give it a little roll with the upper body. So place your hands right here on your obliques. This is so good for your obliques. It's a great exercise. We're gonna push with the hip, our stomach. So it gives it a little bit of a roll. Good. All right, awesome. Let's turn around to the back to show you guys what it looks like. 6, 7, 8, we go 1. Cross step, good. Again, if you're feeling a little stiff, place your hands on your butt, place your hands on your hips or your obliques to really feel from side to side, your hips, stomach, and legs moving. If you feel more comfortable, start to use your hands. Good. Okay, girls, let's flip it around. I think you guys got it. Again, that's called the cross step. Again, bend those knees and push those hips. Let's try it full out. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. Good job, guys. You really got that one. Again, have fun. Be flirty, sexy. Let's move along. Okay, so the next move we're gonna show you is the sit and roll. This is my go-to move. I do this move all the time in the club. When I just wanna have fun, party, and chill out, this is my move. And it's also extremely sexy. So let's show it to you guys, and we'll break it down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. So now what we're gonna do here, start with our feet apart, and the same hip from the rock step. We're gonna sit into the right hip. There's 3 elements to this move: butt, hip, chest. So we're gonna start by sitting in the right hip. So now this would be butt, knees bent. Again, I have my right foot facing you guys and my left foot out on a diagonal. From here, I'm gonna push up, pushing into my hip. So again, I'm gonna sit in my right hip, push my left hip up. That's butt, hip. Third move, chest. Now I'm gonna stick out my chest. Again, creating an arch in the back. Take your hand, put it in your back, feel the arch. There should be a curve right in your back. So again, that's sit, hip, chest. Sit, hip, chest. Good. Sit, hip, chest. Again, really bend those knees, sit into it. Push that hip out, stick out the chest. Good. Now this is the basic 3 moves of this step. Now what we want to really do is get a nice roll going on. So when you sit and you push through, keep rolling up. To get that move, you're gonna roll up the stomach, pushing the chest out. So sit, arch your back, roll it up. Good. Sit and roll. Good. Sit and roll up. Sit, roll up. Sit, roll up. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to Dana. I'm gonna point out how to do this roll exactly. So Day, sit into the hip for me. Good. Now see, she's really sticking out her butt. So you can really see it. Okay, now start to roll up. She's pushing that hip up, rolling to the chest, and coming up. Okay, come back and sit. Sit. Now push it up and roll up through the chest. She's really leaning over, sticking out that chest. Now come back down. Now what she does is she does a little seductive pause before she goes to sit down. Sit, roll it up. Good. Now she comes back and she does a little pause. She kind of gives you a little eye contact, little flirty vibe. She goes right back down into sitting. Bending the knees. See how both of her knees are bent? Now roll it up. And now both knees are straight. So it's another thing to look for. When you're sitting, rolling up, your knees are now straight. So you want to bend. And again, as you roll up, straighten your knees. Thanks, Day. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add some sexy hands. So just like we did before with the rock step, the heel groove, and our cross step, we're gonna use our hands to create a really sensual, flirty vibe. So let's sit. Now right now, I'm gonna keep my hands on my thighs. I'm gonna come up my thighs, pushing down really slowly. So now I'm doing about 3 sit and rolls before my hands come back down my body. So they're gonna create a really fun, sexy vibe. Again, key to hands, slow. Bring them down, around your butt. It's really whatever you wanna do. Make sure you just really stick out that butt, roll up through that hip and chest. Okay, let's flip it around and show you guys what it looks like from the back. We have 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have sit and roll. Good. Really stick out that butt. Play with your hands. Good. And roll. Once you guys get the hang out of it, really sit and roll up through the chest. Good, all right, let's flip it back around. Now I think you guys got it. Again, there's 3 key elements to this move. Butt, hips, chest. You want to use all 3. If you find yourself a little bit stiff, really slow it down and go through each movement till you get a nice fluid roll. But I think you guys got it, so let's try it full out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Again, guys, that was a sit and roll. Had fun with it. Again, it's my go-to move for any time in the club, any song, you can do this move. Okay, the next move we're gonna show you is called the wax step. Now, what you wanna remember with this move is have fun, whip your hair, and just let it loose. So you really wanna just let your hair go. So let's show it to you first. We'll break it down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. So let's start it off by having our feet together, stepping right and left. So let's just step right, left, left. Good. We're just getting the feet now, so we're just almost like we're marching, stepping in place. Good. Now we're gonna add a hand. So we're gonna bring the opposite hand up for the opposite foot. So if I'm stepping with my right foot, I'm bringing up my left hand. Give it a little flick too. And then if I'm stepping with my left foot, bring up the right hand. Good, now keep it moving. Switch, remember, bend those knees. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Now, we're also throwing a little bit of a hip into it. So, push the hip side to side. Just like in the rock step, in the heel groove, we're really accentuating our hips, pushing them when we step right and left. Good, and then really let that hand go. Let it loose and let it flick up. Now, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just gonna step out. So we're gonna step right, left. Again, the hand comes up opposite the foot. And really push out those hips, stepping from side to side. Good, so now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping in, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stepping out 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping in 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a head. You can do the head whatever you want. You can do it when you're stepping together or when you're stepping side. But we like to do it 4 front, then 4 stepping side to side with the head. So what we're gonna do with the head is just look right, left, right, left. Good, now it's the same foot, same head. So you're doing 3 things. You're stepping, flicking the hand up, and looking right. So you're stepping with the right foot, looking right, and flicking up the left hand. Now switch. Good, now switch again. From side to side, pushing out the hip and using that hand. Good. Push, push, push. Good. Now we just demonstrated the head with the feet closed. But I like to do it 1, 2, 3, 4. And now open up and use your head. Looking right, left, left. I think it gives a little bit of a variety. Also, when using your head, Whip your hair, have fun with it. Looking right, whip it, whip it, whip it. It adds a little spice. So let's turn it around and show it to you what it looks like from the back. 6, slowly, 5, 6, 7. We start right, push out the hips, right, left, step it out, look, 2, 3, 4, come back in, 1, 2, 3, 4, step it out, 5, really accentuate those hips, bend those knees, good. Let's flip it around, because I'm pretty sure you guys got that. Again, shake out your hair, let it loose, and really let it flip. Let's try it full out. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, we go, 1, 2, 3, step it out. Okay, awesome. Again, guys, that's the wax step. Have fun. Push those hips from side to side. Lean into those hips and flip your hair. Okay, guys, so now we're going to show you a couple grinding moves. These moves can be done by themselves or with a guide. So let's roll those hips and get down and dirty. We're going to show you a couple variations right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. And open. Side to side. And side. Down to the floor. Okay, awesome. So let's start with the first one. Circular grind. We're gonna start with our feet together, bending the knees. So let's just give it a little bounce. And now we're gonna start moving our hips. Full circle, we're gonna go left, back, right, front. Very slowly, left, back, right, front. Good, keep going. It's important to really bend your knees, making a full circle with those hips. Good. Now really contract your stomach muscles. Push it side, back, side, front. Good job. Side, back, side, front. Awesome. Now let's take it a little faster. Getting a really fluid circle. Keeping those knees bent. Good. Now if you're feeling really comfortable, you could also start to get the body involved, the upper body, by using the chest and contracting your stomach muscles, pulling them in and sticking out the chest when you go to the back. Really roll it around, full circle, good. Now, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just gonna step out with the left foot. So let's step out. We're gonna roll it around. Good, keeping your hands on your hips, really feeling your hips circle all the way around. Good. Now we're doing this really slow, so you guys could get the feeling for the movement of the hip. Good, really push it. Now let's go side to side. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna keep one knee bent. So I'm gonna keep my right knee bent, my left knee straight, following the exact same motion, starting left, back, side, front. Left, back, side, front. Good, and we're gonna keep rolling around. And again, I'm starting to use my upper body, contracting my stomach muscles, pushing out my chest. Now let's switch sides. Bend the left knee, keeping the movement going with the hips. Good. Really stick out that butt. Awesome. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to the floor. Only difference, both knees are bended, and we're gonna go down into the floor, having both knees bent. And also a helpful tip for this, staying over the knee. So when we come down and we're grinding down, bending the legs, lean over the right knee so you can really stick that butt out and roll. Good. Come all the way down. It's important to have fun with this. Come back. back up. Really get that butt. Really stick it out. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to show you what it looks like from the back. So let's flip around. 6, 7, 8. Start together. And 1. Good. Really notice Dana's really arching her back so you could really see her butt moving. Let's step out with the right foot. Good. Good. Side to side. Right. And other side. Now let's go down to the floor. All the way down. Keeping those knees bent. Come back up. And back together. Good. All right, let's flip it around. Now again, girls, it's really, really important when doing all 4 of these variations. Keeping the knees bent, keeping a fluid motion through the hips, and really sinking it into it, and really getting those hips rolling. So if you need any more help, feel free to rewind, go back through it, start from the beginning, and go really, really slow. But I think you guys got it, so let's try it full out. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Step out. Inside. Other side. Down to the ground. Back together. Okay, awesome. You guys just mastered some of our first grinding moves. Let's move along to some others. Okay, ladies, we just showed you a couple grinding moves, and now we have a couple more. We have the side grind, and we have something called ticking. So we're going to show it to you guys first, and we'll break it down. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. So what we're gonna do again, start with your feet together, bending those knees. Good. Again, we're gonna lift up our hips. Now the trick to this first side grind is to lift up your foot off the floor. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you from the side, I'm lifting my heel off the floor so I can pull my hip up even more. So when I do that, I'm gonna pick it up with the right, pick the hip up, sit in it, sit down, bending the knees. Now I'm gonna go to the opposite side. Lifting up the hip, picking the foot off the floor, sitting it down, and bending the knees lower to come back to center. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Really rolling through the hip. Push it up, bring it down. Up, down. Now this might feel a little awkward at first, but I'm really trying to get you guys to pick up the hip. And it's even better when you pick your foot off the floor. Good. Now we're gonna get a little body roll going with it. So what you wanna do when you stick out that hip is stick your ribs out too. So we're picking it up, putting it down. Picking it up, putting it down. Good. Really rolling over the hip. Place your hands on your hips. Really keep those knees bent. And roll over. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Pick up that hip. We just learned how to roll our hips and pick them up in a couple moves before. So really use these moves to help you in this side one. Okay, let's flip it around back. Show you how it's done from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2. Good. Really push it out. Use those shoulders too. See how Erin is using her shoulders to really get that hip rolling? Good. Really lift up that foot. Take notice at the balls of my feet My heels are coming off the ground and I'm on the tippy top of my toe. Good. Bend those knees. Start to use your stomach too. Really pushing your waist with your hip. Okay, awesome. Now we're gonna turn it around and we're gonna show you ticking. So the exact same movement from the circular grind, except you're gonna stop and thrust forward, thrust your hips side, thrust your hips back, side, front. Very sharp movements. Again, side, back, side, front. So you really wanna thrust those hips to each direction, making a box. Good. Side, front. Really thrust it. Very sharp, sharp movements. Good. Now, when we do this a little bit faster, your movements are going to be a little bit smaller. You don't want to over-exaggerate them. Now we're over-exaggerating them to really get that thrusting motion so you guys can really feel the sharp movement. Let's try this one a little bit faster. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Stop those hips. Go. Push, side, back, side. Push, side, back, side. Good. Let's show this one from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. We have front, side, back, side. Really push it. Again. Sharp movements with the hips. Good. Okay, awesome. Let's flip it around. Now again, ladies, if you're having a little bit of trouble with the side grind, feel free, rewind, go through it really slow. Really practice rolling through the foot and the hip. Again, your knees have to be bent. Lift up that heel, push up with the hip, and sit down. Again, the same thing with ticking. You really want to be sharp and forceful with your hip movements. So instead of the circular grind where you're smooth and fluid, you really want to push it front, push it side, back, side, front. Okay, I think you guys got it. If not, again, please rewind. Feel free to go through every movement very slowly so you get that fluid feel. So let's try it full out. Starting with the side grind. 6, 5, 6, 7, and use your hands too. Bring your hands up. All the hands we used in the beginning. You really want to feel it. Now let's tick. Okay, you guys did awesome. Good job. Again, that completes the grinding section. Okay guys, the next move we're going to teach you is the hip walk. This is very similar to the circular grind, except we're going to add a little sexy walk and some sexy arms. So we're going to show it to you first, and then we'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now just like in the circular grind, you're gonna move your hips around, bending the knees in a full circle. So we just learned this a little bit earlier. So again, key points, bending the knees, one fluid full circle around with the hips. Now, when we're in this position, let's just start the walk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right foot, step forward, 2 circular grinds, step forward again with the left. 2 circular grinds. Step back with the left, 2 circular grinds, step back with the right, 2 circular grinds. And we're gonna repeat that over again. So now a little bit slower, we start again. Right foot, circle around, left foot steps front, continue the circle around, continue the circle around. Again, now left foot goes back, continue the circle around, 2 grinds, and the right foot back, continuing the circle around. Good. Now, which makes this a little bit easier is using your hands. Want to put our hands up, and we're going to roll around the exact same way we're rolling with the hips. So we're going left, back, side, front, left, back, side, front. Now, when doing this, it also starts the movement of the chest. So really stretch over when you're placing that hip to the left. Really use that stretch right here at the side of your body and roll around. And again, you're going to use that stretch again when you come to the right. Contract those stomach muscles, roll around. And you're really going to start to really work the upper body. Also, really pay attention to the arch in the back. When you're rolling around, you really want to get that arch. Again, to feel that arch, take your hand, place it on the small of your back, and really stick out the chest. Again, bend the knees. It's extremely important to bend the knees. Slowly, let's put that together with the grind, your feet, and your arms. Very slowly, let's start with the right foot. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 around. Good. Step back, and step back again. Good. Now that we've got the movement, let's show it to you what it looks like from the back. 5, 6, 7, slowly go 1, 2, 3, step front. Good, really use the butt. And back, step again. We step front, using the chest, rolling the arms, and step back, and back. Great. Now, we can also take this move, keep it in place, and drop it low. We're gonna demonstrate it once, and we'll go through it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, we come around. Good. Now what we did here was just keeping it in place, keeping your feet in place, the exact same roll. We go around twice. Now we slowly get rolling, lower, bringing the hands down the body and drop it. Once we drop, we roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So again with counts, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the hands down the body, get lower. 5, 6, 7. Drop on 8. Bending those knees all the way. Coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's just if you want a little variation. You want to do your feet together, you don't have a ton of room, and you really just want to use that circle and drop it down low. So what we're going to do now, because I think you guys got it, is we're going to do the hip walk front twice, then we're going to stay in place twice and drop it down low. Remember, really get those hips moving. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, drop it down low. Last time. Awesome, I think you guys really got that one. Remember, it's very important. Use those hips, bend those knees, swing those arms. Okay, our next move is the dip. This move is really, really fun and very, very sexy. So you really want to make sure you stick out your butt and slowly wind up. So let's do it for you once fast, and then we'll break it down. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now you can see what we're doing here is really, really bending our knees, and we're creating a half moon with our hips. So what you really want to do is get low, start to turn your feet to the side. So both feet turning to the side, leading up with your butt, and now coming back down, scooping again, and leading up with the butt. Turning your feet from side to side. So here we go, side to side. Good. Now, once we're done doing that, face forward again, bend those knees and start to add the dip. So we're gonna bend the knees, dip, turning the feet, pushing up with the butt. Now really look at it. You should be able to see it in the corner of your eye. Coming back down and flipping it to the other side. Really rolling up, leading with the butt. Arch that back, look at that butt. Good. Really bending the knees. It's extremely important to bend the knees to create the dipping feel. Good. Now let's turn around and get a better view from the back. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, dip. 2, 3. Good. Really bend those knees, stick out the butt. See how Erin's really using her butt to go from side to side? You can also use different arms. Put your hands on your hips. Play with your butt, just really bend the knees. Good. Okay, let's turn it around. And I'm pretty sure you guys got that one. Let's try it full out. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go. Okay, awesome. Now remember, flirt with that step. You really want to look at that guy and flirt with him. Okay, the next one we're going to teach you is the head roll. Now we're going to build again on the circular grind. We're going to add some knees. We're going to add a sexy head roll. So you really want to have fun with this one. Flip your hair and let loose. We're going to show it to you first, then we'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now let's break it down. So just like the circular grind, again, we're doing the circular movement. First, let's just add the knees. So let's bounce the knees, and we're gonna open and close. Now it's very important when you open your knees are bent, or else it's extremely awkward and very hard to bend your knees. So both your knees should be apart, and we're gonna close. Good, just practice opening and close. And if you need to come off your toe a little bit and lift up the heel, that's fine too. Good. Now, let's add a circular grind with this. So we're gonna start opening. Open, close, open, close. Keep going. Good. Open, close. Now keep grinding around, open, close. Now as soon as you go around to the left, your knees are gonna open. So you're gonna go open. When you come back around and your body is to the front, you close the knee. So again, we open starting with the left and close. Open starting with the left, then close. Good, keep your hands on your hips so you can feel your hips moving. Good. Now, when adding the head roll, we're not gonna use the knees. So we're gonna open, close, and then add the head roll on the third one without using our knees. But first, let me teach you how to do the head roll. So we're gonna start, you're gonna put your head down, you're gonna roll to the left, you're gonna roll back, you're gonna roll side, then front. Again, to the side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Now, Instead of being 4 stop movements, we're gonna roll all in one. So slowly, 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 let's take it around. We go down, around, back, side. Down, around, back, side. Continue rolling. Very smooth. Good. Now just like the hips, circling around, we want the exact same movement with the head. So you want one fluid movement. Now, you also want to whip your hair. So you want to whip that head all the way around. Now, only do this once you get comfortable with going all the way around in one fluid movement. Once you feel comfortable, add a little bit more spice to it and flip your hair. Good. Now, this could get a little tricky because it could really mess up your hair, but it looks really, really cute. So, we're gonna add that right now with the legs, the knees, the body, and the head. So let's take it slow. We're gonna go 1, 2, flip your head, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, flip, 3, 4. Keep the knees bent, 1, 2, 3, 4. To give you a better view, let's flip around and show you what it looks like from the back. 6, 7, 8, we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also use your arms. 3, 4. Also put some of the body into it. Same thing as a circular grind. Put some chest in it. Arch your back, bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's turn around. Now, feel free at any point to rewind and go through it again. If you're having trouble getting the knees and the grind and your upper body going with the head roll all at once, go through it slowly. Start again and work your way back up. So, for those of you who got it, let's try it full speed. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Again, that move was really, really fun. Just please make sure you whip that head and add a little sass to it. Okay, the next move we're gonna show you is the shimmy. Now, it's really important with this move to shake your shoulders, let it loose, let your whole body go. Okay, so we're gonna show it to you first. We'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this one again, like I said, let loose, let your shoulders go, swing out those arms. You just want to get like a really loose feeling in the whole body. Start by bending your knees. We're gonna start by stepping side to side. So we're gonna step side, together, side, together. Again, side, together, side, together. Now we're just doing the feet, and we'll add the shoulders and the arms. Side, together, side, together. Good. Really bounce those knees. Again, pay attention to my knees. My foot is coming off the floor a little bit when I'm stepping side, so my heel is now off the ground. Good. Now let's start adding the shoulders. First, let's bring the feet together and just work with the shoulders. So, what you want to do is bring your right shoulder front and let your left shoulder go back. So, right and left. Now switch it so the opposite shoulder's front and switch, 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 switch. Now you can also feel the stretch in your body here. When you have the front shoulder and the back shoulder opposite, you can feel that pull in the torso. You really want to over-exaggerate that. So you want to switch, 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 switch. Good. Now let's get going a little faster. Good. Now we're gonna start shimmying double time. So what you wanna do is right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good, and really get them going at a good pace. So it's on a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Really get that shimmy going in the shoulders. If you feel like you need to do this for a really long time to really get the right shimmy, it's okay. Just make sure you're going opposite with the shoulder and really pulling at the waist. So shimmy. Now we're gonna add the step. Shimmy step, together 2. Shimmy step, together 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, good. Bend those knees and bounce. Bend those knees and bounce, good. Together, good. Now let's flip around to the back. Show you what it looks like from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Shimmy, together. Really lean into it with the shoulder. If you notice Dana's really sticking her front shoulder out, regardless of whether it's the right or the left. She's really leaning into that shoulder. Whereas Erin's leaning back. You can do it either way. It's really up to you. Just remember to sit in that foot, bend those knees, and shake those shoulders. Good. All right, let's flip it back around. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys got this one. What we want to do with this one is really have fun. Let it loose. Let's try it full out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. You guys really got that one. So really let loose. Again, bend those knees, shake those shoulders, and give them something to look at. Okay, the next move we're gonna show you is the booty hit. This is a party move. You wanna throw your hands up in the air, feel that groove, and really have a good time with it. So we're gonna show it to you once, and we'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now what we're doing here, spreading our legs apart, bending the knees. Again, we're doing a half circle with the butt. When we come around to the right, we're popping the hip up. So what we want to do here is really pop the hip up, lifting the foot off the floor to get a little extra bounce. And it's really all in this pop. So you really want to pop it up. So sit into the hip, practice it a couple times. Sitting into the hip, bending the knees like earlier in the rock step, and really popping the hip up. When you come down, you're gonna start the same circular motion around to the other side. You're gonna come around, lifting the foot off the floor, pop the hip up. Again, around in the circular motion, straighten your knees really helps. Bending them, popping. Straighten and pop, good. You can put your hands on your hips, circle it all the way around. Feel those hips moving. Now when we show it to you from the back, you're gonna get to see a little bit better what our butt is doing. Let's just do it a couple more times from the front. Really focusing on pushing that pelvis front. Really pushing it front. Good, you wanna have fun with this one. Get a little bounce going on your knees. Rock it back, stick the butt out. Good, let's flip it around. Show you what it looks like from the back. Slowly, 7, 8, you go 1, pop. Good, see how we're really sticking the booty out to the back? Bending those knees, popping it up. Good, see how both Dana and Erin are using their hands? Like we did earlier in the demonstration, party with it. Use your party arms. For right now, if you feel more comfortable, leave them down or on the hips. Good. Pop it up. Pop it up. Bend those knees. Lift the foot off the floor. Really focus on pushing that pelvis front. Good. Let's flip it back around. Girls, now remember, when doing this step, the focus is really to get that bounce in the knees and really pop it up. Good. Really pop it up. Let's try it to the other side again. Pop it up. Really getting that bounce, pushing the pelvis, using a little bit of the upper body as well. You can use that shoulder to help you pop it up a little bit more, so a little bit more dynamic. Good, okay. Now, when adding the arms, let's do some party arms. We're coming around, throw the arms up, bring them down again. If you want, like earlier, you can add your sexy arms. Bring 2 arms up, play with the hair, bring them down, play with your thighs. You can do whatever you want. Have fun with it, that's the most important rule. Have fun with this step. It's a party step. Good, I think you guys got it. Let's try it full speed. Remember, have fun. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, you guys did really good with that one. Again, have fun, bend those knees, stick at that booty, and let it pop. Okay, the next move we're gonna show you is one of my personal favorites. It's the booty bounce. It causes a lot of attention, right girls?
Yeah.
So we need to master this one. First we're gonna show it to you, then we'll break it down. Ready girls? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, there's a lot of things going on here. So we want to do first is get our booty in motion. So let's turn to the side, because I'm going to teach us one from the side. Let's bend the knees. Now, like we did earlier in this DVD, we're going to push the butt out, contract, arch the back, and then we're going to squeeze in, contracting the stomach muscles, pushing our hips front. Make sure your knees are bent at all times. Push out, contract. Good. Arch, contract, arch, contract, arch, contract. You really want to stick the booty out, like really over-exaggerate it and push it out. Good. Now what really helps in this step to get that really big bounce is the actual step itself. You really want to pick up that leg. So we're going to start by walking just the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, let's walk it back. Again, now take notice, when I'm walking front, my knees are bending. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm picking my foot off the floor. That's very important. It helps with the initial bounce of the butt. So let's take it back. Now let's start to add our butt in. So we're gonna step singly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm adding the hips and the butt with my step. So when I pick my foot off the floor and step, I'm lifting up the butt. When I step on it, I'm coming down and contracting my hips. Now again, when I pick up my foot, I'm lifting the butt up, coming together, and contracting. Lift, contract, lift, contract, lift, contract. Good. Keep it going. Keep arching that back even more. This is a really fun one once we get it. There's just a couple elements to it. All right, let's take it back. Okay, let's try it a little bit faster. We're working our way up. So let's try 2 booty bounces per step. So hold on a minute, it's gonna look something like this. Step, 2 booties, step, 2 booties, step, 2 booties, step, 2 booties. Okay, let's take it back. Let's break that down a little bit. So we go. Step, you're gonna booty it twice. So you're gonna step with it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now when you come together again, lift the booty up, lifting the foot up. It's very important. Bend the knees. 1, 2, 1, 2. Step, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now start to use the chest. It helps. Again, arching the back, sticking out the chest, sticking out the booty. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's take it back. Okay, so Erin is going to demonstrate how we do it fast. I'm going to point out some key factors that she's doing with her butt. So let's try once at full speed. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. See how she's really arching the back, sticking out that butt, giving it a little bounce feeling. She's adding an arm. She's really bending the legs and picking up the feet. Very nice, Erin. Good. Let's take it back. Now, when you want to do this move super fast, and you want to have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to add a little bit of a spice to it. So here we took it a little slow. Just go a little bit faster with the move. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just speeding it up a little bit. It's the exact same move you just learned with a little speed. Good. Really pick up that booty. Make it shake. Good. Come back. And finally, the last thing we're going to add to this are our hands. So you can do whatever you want. Your hands can swing from back to front. You could come up the body, play with the hair just like we learned earlier in the DVD, or just like Erin was doing, pull 2 arms out, or whatever you want to do with the arms. It's really, really up to you. It's your choice. Anything you can do to make that booty go a little bit more. Okay, I think they got it. What do you guys think? I think so. Now please, girls, master this one. Rewind if you have to. Take it slow. If you want to start out in the clubs and just do it really slow, that's fine until you work up your speed. But I promise you, this causes so much attention. You're going to love it. So let's try it at full speed. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, bring it back. All right, awesome. So now we're gonna put a little spin on this. We're gonna do the same exact booty bounce, but we're gonna turn it around. So exactly what you just learned, stepping, we're gonna take it in a full circle around ourselves. So watch first. We're gonna take it right, left, left. That's all we're doing. We're gonna show it to you once at full speed, then I'll break it down a little bit more. Ready, ladies? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more time around. Good. Now we're doing exactly what you just learned. The only difference is we're changing the direction of the step. So again, we're going to step right, left, making a full circle around ourselves. Now, again, important, bend the knees, pick up the feet, and we add a little arm. You can start with your hands up, bring them down the body, vice versa, come up the body. It's really your choice. Add your sexy, seductive arms you learned in the first part of the DVD. So again, slowly, we're gonna step around ourselves. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you feel like this is too easy, let's add a little hip shaking at the end. So what we're gonna do, place your hands on your hips. We're gonna rock back and forth, right, left. Again, bending the knees, sharp hip movements, right, left. So we're gonna do 4 booty bounces around. We come around the circle, we're gonna shake it right and left. Let's demonstrate it once for them. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So, okay, let's add that together. So again, slowly, we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now shake these hips, right, left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now when I'm shaking, I'm also stepping. So as I'm going around, I'm stepping with the foot. Make your hips swing side to side. Again, really seductive and sexy. Do whatever you want with your hands. So this is another variation of the booty bounce. You want to try it? 5, 6, 7, 8. shake it, girls. Okay, awesome. So again, this is the move. You want to cause a lot of attraction and tension in the club? Master this move. We got the booty bounce, turning booty bounce, and the turning booty bounce with a little hip flare. Master it. Okay, ladies, we're gonna teach you another booty popping move called the booty pop. So if you got a booty, you really wanna shake it for this one. First, we're gonna show it to you from the back, then we'll turn around and break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that could really get the blood going. So what you wanna do is turn to the side, bend your knees, and again, like in the traditional booty bounce, you're gonna arch your back and contract. But this time, we're really gonna pop it. Pop, so we're adding a little extra bounce. So add the chest and really contract. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the next 4, all we're doing is going from side to side. So we wanna pop it, side, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go over Dana to demonstrate a little bit more. So let's see you do 4 to the front, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take it side. See how she's just turning her body, her upper body, and popping her booty from side to side. Knees are bent, booty is popping up. She's twisting the upper body to make her booty pop side to side. Good, now let's try the really fast one. So, shake it, Dana, and go. Good, now what she's doing here is she's doing everything double time, really using her butt and her stomach and popping that booty. Thanks, Day. Okay, now, if you feel like that's a little bit too much, all that popping, just take it slow and just go from side to side or just singly front. So let's work on the really hard booty bounce. So we're gonna bend our knees, get low. Now the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you really wanna just do all the booties double time. So it's gonna be arch, contract, keep going, keep going, keep going. And all you wanna do is make sure it's at a fast pace. Bend those knees, open those legs, and shake it. Good. Now let's turn around the back and show it to you one more time what that looks like from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really pop it, girls. Bend those knees. Okay. That one's really fun, right? It's a little bit of a workout, but you really just want to bend those knees, arch that back, and use those hips. Good. All right. I think you guys got it. Try full out. To the front. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again, that one's a workout. If you got a booty, you really want to shake it. Have fun with that one. The next move we're going to teach you guys is the elbow pop. This one is going to get your body twisting, your booty shaking, so have fun with it. Show it to you once. We'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so again, start feet apart, bending the knees. Let's just start with the twisting of the feet. So what we're gonna do on the ball of the foot, turning it in, lifting the heel up, the knee comes inward to the other side, place it back down. Now, same thing with the opposite leg. Lift it up, turn it in, knee faces in, place it back down, we place it back down, bend deeper in the knee. Lift it up, twist it in, back down, twist it in, back down, twist it in, back down, twist it in, back down. Good. Again, Important. Bend those knees. So we have twist, in, now let's do a double. Twist, twist, other side, twist, twist. Now, right now, we're just doing the legs. We're gonna add a little bit of booty, then we're gonna add the arms. So, bend the knees. We go 1, 2, 3, double, and left, right, double, double. Good. Now, let's add a little bit of the booty. It kind of happens naturally. As soon as you twist up, and your booty automatically comes up, and you lift the hip. Over-exaggerated that. We did a lot of the hips earlier in the DVD. You want to really over-exaggerate it. So we're going to twist. 1, lifting the butt up, down, 2, and pop it, pop. So by doing this, you really want to twist that torso. Feel it right in here. So when you twist up to the double, you pop, pop. So you really want to push that booty hard and sharp. Left side, 1, 2, pop, pop. Okay, we're gonna add the arms. Now, you're gonna take your right hand over your left, or your left over right, like you're leaning on a table, elbows up, and you're gonna twist with the foot. So if I'm doing the right foot, my elbows are gonna twist to the right. Now, when we twist the elbows, we're using all of our torso. So really get that stretch here, down, and the same thing with the left. Twist to the left. Don't forget to bend the knee, that's important. Come down, pop, back to center, pop, and twist, bend, and stretch, pop, pop. So you really want to get that twisting, going in the torso, and that elongated stretch. Again, important, arch the back. We're starting to take everything we learned earlier in the DVD and apply it to all the more advanced moves. So again, 1, 2, really pop it, 3, 4, again, left, right, left, left. Good, let's turn it around and show you what it looks like from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, we go, pop, pop, and double. Really twist it, pop, pop, move that booty, bend the knees. Good, last time, pop, pop, double, double. Good, now I think you guys have gotten this one. We're just adding extra layers on, creating new moves, but really using everything we've learned earlier and just making it a little bit harder. Now, we can also smooth it out. So if you don't want to do it so hard, you can also lean over, let the hands flow, hang down, and just use the arms and make it a little bit more smooth and not so hard. So again, we're just leaning over, letting the arms flow, and a little bit smoother with the legs. Good. Good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it full through, because I know you guys got this one. We'll do 8 regular hard booty pops, then we'll lean over and smooth it out. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go, elbow pop. And smooth. Good, I think you guys got that one. Have fun with it. Really set into that booty, twist that body. Okay, ladies, we're gonna top off the move section with a sexy body roll. This is gonna incorporate pretty much a lot of the things you learned earlier in the DVD. We're gonna use our hips, our butt, our chest, and we're gonna give you one of those sexy rolls that you've always wanted. So we're gonna show it to you first, and we'll break it down. Ready, girls? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's start. Feet diagonal, bending the knees. Now, just like we did in the sit and roll, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna start chest, back, and we're gonna roll down, leaning back, and just like in the dip, tip up in the butt. Now, let's break that down a little bit more. So we bend the knees, we start with the chest. Really push that chest out. We're gonna start to roll up. Lift the chest, start to lean back. Now here, I'm in an arch back. Take one hand, place on your stomach, the other on the small of your back. Really feel that stretch in that arch. You're gonna lean back, bending the knees, sitting into the hip, dip up, just like in the dip. From here, booty's out, chest is here. You're gonna push the chest back out, straightening the knees a little bit, come up again, roll back. You could feel it if you want to, putting one hand here, one hand here, and dip back up. Good. Chest, back, butt, chest, back, butt. Good. Now it's important. Bend the knees. Really sit deep into that knee. We're incorporating a lot of the stuff that you learned. You really, really want to arch that back, stick that chest out, and roll that butt. This is a sexy body roll, ladies. You really want to feel sexy when doing it. Now we're gonna switch to the next side. All we're gonna do here is turn our feet, keeping the same movement. So let's turn it, and we're gonna do chest, back, butt. Chest, back, butt. Again, sticking out the chest, really feeling that butt lift, that dip, and the bending of the knee. Good. Really feel it. Bend those knees. Really get that dip of the butt. Stick that booty out as much as possible. Good. Now we're going to show you what it looks like from the back so you can get a little bit of a better view. 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Good. Switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Now, if you're feeling a little bit more confident and you've got this, start using the hands. Good. Let's flip it around. Okay, now what I mean by hands, again, sexy, sensual, really work it. Bring them up, play with your hair. Now when we switch, you could change it up a little bit. You can use any of the hand moves that we showed you earlier in the DVD. Just make sure they're sexy and sensual. And switch. Really play with the hands, play with the butt, and up the body. As sexy as possible, ladies. Have fun with it too. Now, feel free at any point, if you're feeling a little awkward and you really can't get the fluid motion of the roll, rewind. It's totally okay. Start from the beginning, go back, and just really work on the roll. Chest and back, butt, roll up. You just really want to work on getting that fluid motion. But if you feel like you've got it, let's try it. Right, ladies? Stop. 6, 7, 8. Awesome, guys. That completes our move section. Congratulations. You did an awesome job. Give them a round of applause. I want to thank my dancers, Dana and Erin. But before we're through, we're going to teach you some transitions. You're going to connect all the moves you learned, one to the next. You can use them in any order you want. So we have 4 transitions we're going to show you, and we're going to incorporate 2 moves you've already learned. The rock step and the elbow pop. So we're going to start out with transition number 1, which is the wind. It's similar to the circular grind, except we're going to go all the way around ourselves. So let's show it to you once. Ready? This is the wind. 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. So So again, just like the circular grind, moving in the circular motion, but now all we're gonna do is add a foot, stepping around yourself, and winding. Good. Really stick that butt out. Get that step going. Nice. Now we're gonna try that with the rock step. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, wind, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Second transition, the turn. Now this is a sexy, sexy turn. We're gonna dip and turn, throwing our arms up in the air. Let's show it to you first. 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and turn. So now what we're doing is we're stepping on the right foot, dragging in the left, bringing it together, and turning around. Good, try it without arms first. Again, stepping on the right, bringing in the left foot, turning around. Now, to add a little sexy flair to this move, we're gonna use our arms. Again, any arms as you want. I wanna throw my arms up, so you can use whatever arms you want. We're gonna step on it, throw the arms up in the air to make it a little sexy. You can also bring the arms down the body if you want. So I'm gonna step on it again, bringing them down. Good, let's try this transition with the elbow pop. Let's go, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. 2, again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. 2, 3, 4, good. Moving along to our third transition, the poses. So now, this is a really, really fun move. You wanna dip and give a lot of attitude. We'll show it to you first. 7, 8, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we're just dipping, switching our weight back and forth, sticking out those hips, and we're just posing, giving a little sec to the dip. Good. So just really feel this one, dip, and give a little sexy pose. Good, let's try this one with the rock step. Ready, ladies? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go 1, 2, 3, pose. 6, 7, rock. Pose. Awesome, now our final transition, touching the floor. This one is a lot of fun, it's a wow move. It'll get you going in the club, you wanna get in that circle, jump up and do this move. Go ahead, this is the move for you. So we're gonna show it to you first. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have one more time. Awesome, let your hair go. Now ladies, when doing this move, you really wanna jump together. You're gonna step out with your right foot. You're gonna touch your foot or touch the floor, then snake and whip your head up. Snake and whip it up. I'm gonna show it from the side so you can get a better view. Girls, if you also wanna face the side, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna jump back, step with the right foot, touch the floor, and whip the hair up. Good. Again, last time, you jump, step, touch, sexy whip and snake, arch that back. Good. Really get that arch, that sexy, seductive look. Now, we're gonna add that to the elbows. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Girls, you've learned all the transitions. Again, there are 4. We have the winds, sexy turn, poses, and the touch the floor. Now let's combine them all. Let's start with the rock step, go into the wind, go into the elbows, turn it around, go back into the rock step, dip into the poses, go back into the elbows, and touch the ground. Again, if you have any problems with any of these, you want to go back and relearn the transitions, Feel free to rewind and go back into it. But for now, let's do it in flow. 5, 6, 7, start with the rock. 1, 2, 3, 1. And elbows. Second turn. And rock. Pose it. Elbows. Touch the floor. Awesome, you guys just completed the DVD. We still have more in store for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out at our next volume 2, Girls Night Out.